Welcome, everyone. Sandra Alexei from my personal muse, where I am an astrologer, a numerologist, do a lot of self-discovery, an author, and you can also look up the website just underneath. Co-author of the newest book, Game Changer. It's the new model of relationships. So we have the YouTube channel, we have our Facebook posts, and I do interviews. I interview different people. It's all about self-discovery. It's about healing, masculine, feminine energy, relationships, parent alienation. Because I'm an astrologer, we do the planetary weather all the time. So we're looking at the different moons, the planetary cycles. And let me tell you, 2020 has been quite the year. Okay. So we've made it halfway through. And today we're going to talk about some interesting things that have happened over the last few years and the new moon that is coming. So I would appreciate it if you would comment, if you would like, if you would share, and if you would consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Okay. Once a month, I'm going to do a mini reading and I will draw somebody's name and I will contact them. The next thing I need to say is that I put a written post up also on my Facebook page and on Game Changer, on Muse, and my personal one, for the simple reason that there's always dates. So you can go in and you can actually print it off. But a lot of people, so you have your option, just a video, or you can have the written also. So it's a big year, we all know. There have been some incredible synchronicities over the past 5 years that are culminating with planetary movements during this month of August. If you are aligned and listen to your intuition, grounded, you will have been guided to do certain things. I will be sharing this information with the new moon energies in a few minutes. So we have this powerful new moon at 27 degrees of Leo on August the 18th, 2020. Right now, Uranus is going retrograde in Taurus on August the 15th. So we will experience Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and Jupiter all retrograde in August. So it's a time to go within, reflect, that type of thing. We also experience the full moon on August the 3rd at 11 degrees of Aquarius. So a question about that moon. What was taking place on January 24th, 2020, as the new moon in Aquarius was at 4 degrees then? And you actually would have created some intentions, or where were you in your life? And what has manifested since then? We have had intense and invigorating cosmic energetic weather during August. Not just during August, it's been through 2020, but August. Very prevalent, because there's a lot of good things happen. There's a lot of magic this month, okay? These energies culminated at the Lion's Gate on August 8/8/2020. 2020 being a 22, a master number. A time wherein you could activate your lion heart. These powerful moments of integration and grounding of these new energies and light codes embodied and have allowed on August the 12th, 2020, to be your new direction for the upcoming cycle, which will be established on a personal and planetary level. Okay. This also suggests that the current collective energies of dissension and disruption will continue as the old energies are being released, and the emotions and responses of people will continue to be aggressive and confrontational. So respond rather than react. Those who are wise will use this energy to stand in their power in a firm yet gentle way, and will be creative even if the energy is unstable at times. You can be sure that these difficult energies will continue at least until the end of the year. December 20th, 2020 is a big date. So June and July of 2020 were endings. So it's like we were halfway through 2020. There were shifts and changes as the unfolding of the 5-year cycle that I talked about since 2015 was about completion and closure, so that you may embrace the second half of 2020 with more self-mastery, mastery of your frequency. The question to contemplate: what did you learn, strengthen, and how have you grown since 2015? You are your decisions, choices, actions, and commitments that you did make from the lessons of 2015. How have you grown? Well, I have been examining my day timer for the dates we have been given. Another consideration. Now, the fascinating thing is that on August the 18th of 2017, we experienced a full Leo solar eclipse at 29 degrees, which is a critical degree. And this new moon, okay, on August the 18th is at 27 degrees Leo. The question: how has your heart changed in these 3 years? And what did you learn about love and relationships, or are still learning? This would have been in effect for 6 months. It will be so until February the 2018. You will still be contemplating, or you will know, or there's going to be more messages. Anyway, it was a crossroads, okay, in 2017. And you may have realized your worth and value from then until now. How have you become? This is the question. Wiser, more mindful? How have you grown and matured? And how have you got more clarity? Okay. Seeing clearer. So you may have more clarity on this, what you really need when it comes to relationship, what really matters, and a reworking of self at a very deep soul level. So this love energy should be cleaned off with the potential of freshness and being new. Recognize what you have healed, acknowledge it, respect it, honor it, and recognize self. How can these new downloads of this new moon on New Moon Leo on August the 18th energy support you? Okay, especially because there's where we make new intentions, say, on this new moon, especially with the drastic, chaotic lockdowns and individuals being in closer quarters. There's been more breakups, there's been more divorces. Wowzer. So this new moon, you have come home to you and feel strong in who you are and have clarity about self, your personal worth and value and relationships. You are bringing in what you thought was taken away, what you perceived you had lost, as the Leo domain is about love. Something has shifted in the world of relationships, and you understand more about loving yourself. The first relationship is always with self. That's why Game Changer is so excellent. I'm going to be doing some videos on it. The whole first chapter is about 8 different areas where they're integrative exercises, where you need to take the time to reflect on who you are and where you are at this particular time in your life. Okay, and you need to understand what you need and what you can give in a relationship. And it's about personal boundaries. Understanding what a healthy, interdependent, loving relationship is all about. A great time to, as I said, purchase Game Changer, because it's all about the Aquarian energy, which we're in right now, and which is very opposite of the codependency, which is why we are still having the breakdowns and divorces. Plus, there's some videos you can look at. There's a lot of karma that has been being worked through and released. With this new moon, there has been healing if you have done the work. If not, you can contact me, okay? And you can move forward. What has come up to your awareness since August of 2017 and since the shifts of 2015? Everyone is different. So some made major external moves, places, jobs, whatever, and others have shifted within. So your job is to become more conscious of the shifts, any patterns you had, and self. Remain in your power and uniqueness, as there is an incredible, powerful force of creation that's coming in with this new moon. The intentions, what are you going to intend? In the highest possible way to take something forward, some great news. Claim this energy as it resonates at a deep soul level and can guide you on what to create next. Okay, something you may have been working on for a few years may not have given the results you expected. Okay, do not give up. Keep the fire alive, as it just may need some tweaking. Maybe it wasn't just the right time. Timing is everything. The next 3 days after this new moon, we will have the sun move into Virgo. So we go more into an earth energy from a fire, more detailed. And as Mercury moves into Virgo, something just seems to click and make sense. It's exciting to take these insights forward in the Virgo season and with Mars in Aries before it goes retrograde. Patience with what you want to have happen and discernment. I suggest a personal session or reading as we can discuss exact dates as we look at your personal chart for purpose and the transit for what's happening that you can take advantage of and when it is a great time. Hopefully you know what house this new moon is going to be shining down on brilliantly in your natal chart, because then you can set your intentions for that specific area of your life. So I want to thank you for taking your time. As I said before, if you could please like, comment, share, and I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. And hopefully and if you just check to the top right, you can find out where you can purchase your own copy of Game Changer. It is in softcover, hardcover, ebook, it's on audio. And you know, many blessings and much love during this time. And everything is going to be fine. Okay, we've just gone through a huge transformation since 2007, 2008, and I've given you a couple of years of where you can kind of connect, go back and have a look. Hopefully you have daytimers and that type of thing. It was a real game changer and a real eye-opener for me on my journey. Thank you so much.